Hello and welcome to this week's reading with your one card, which is this week the card of the birds, which is number 12 in the Gypsy deck. In the card of the birds we see these four beautiful orange and black and purple birds. Now first of all, let's have a look at the colours of these birds and what they mean. The colour black is the colour of possibility, where we have the colour orange, which is the colour of divine protection, and the colour purple is one of intuitive energy and psychic energy too. This is a very social card, so over the next week or so you'll find that social opportunities will present themselves to you. So let's have a look at the different aspects of the card and what you're particularly drawn to each part of the card, and that's the part that stands out for you and is relevant for you. So for somebody else that's looking at this card, they might be drawn to something totally different and therefore gives a totally different result. So with these one card readings, this is very much on you. It's sort of like me showing a mirror to you for you to use your subconscious to basically do your own reading, and they're very different from my one-on-one readings where it's my perspective for the client themselves, so what I tune into their energy and so on and so forth. So this is very much a reading just for you to work on your own type of reading basically, and tuning into your own energy opposed to somebody telling you what they see around you, which is quite interesting. So in this particular card we see all this greenery around the outside. If you're drawn to that, expect new experiences to come in your life this week and over the next couple of weeks too. Green is obviously the colour of healing, but also unconditional love and growth and grounding too. So if you've been feeling a little bit flighty and weird, expect things to settle down a lot more. The sunlight coming from the left-hand side of this particular card shows us hope, because everything is gestated in darkness and strives towards the light. Therefore, if you're feeling down and drained, expect a new energy to come into your life over the next week or so that gives you a little bit of a boost and be energized a lot more. If you've been feeling that you're stuck in the house, you need to go get out and really experience life and play a little bit more and go do some things that you're not usually used to doing. But yes, the sun in the outdoors is incredibly healing for a lot of people, and we often find ourselves stuck indoors and lacking that vitamin D and feeling very drained, which is a terrible thing to have happen. So if you're drawn to that particular sunburst on the left, time to get out the house. The next part that you can be drawn to is actually the birds themselves, which is very social energy. So this is taking the opportunities that come to you, that present themselves to you from other people that want you to go out and do stuff. So instead of saying no, you're too busy, or no, I can't do that, then it's a yes week. It's a yes week to extracurricular activities and doing stuff with other people. And I don't mean doing stuff with other people as in solving and helping their problems. This is more of a fun event, more of a venture itself, not, you know, being a counselor and things like that. If you're drawn to the house itself, the little bird house or bird feeder, that is one from withdrawing. We want to withdraw from all the hustle and bustle and just find our comfort zone. And that can include, you know, being both introverted and extroverted. So going into the house and having your special time alone to focus and relax and unwind, and then coming out when you feel like it too. So if you're drawn to that aspect of it, if you're drawn to that aspect of the card, then that's what that particular part means for you. So as you can see, to different people, the energy is totally opposing, and they're total opposite meanings. So really focus in on what you're drawn to. If you're drawn to the black color actually on the birds, then this is unwritten possibility. So it's basically like all these opportunities coming around you, and you being able to write your future basically over the next couple of weeks. Big opportunities coming your way, and lots of nice changes coming your way too. If you're drawn to the bird at the top with the wings stretched out, this is very much an energy of freedom. So indeed, it very much echoes that energy of getting out of the house indeed again, but really spreading your wings and doing your own thing. It's not so much an extroverted activity with other people, but it's more so just doing your own thing and going by your own vibe and running with that instead of, you know, needing others to be stimulated by. If If you're drawn to the pattern itself on the outside of the house, this is very much one of balance and needing to temper aspects in your life, whether it be working too much, doing too much of one thing. It's a very much a warning of moderation. So making sure that you have that balance and making sure you get enough sleep, making sure you're tending to yourself more than usual, not doing too much for other people if it's at the expense of your own sanity and time. And it's just one of really assessing, where your energy is going to. Is it being depleted too much in one area? It's just all about moderation. So it's time to sit back and have a look at what you're wasting your time on and stop doing it too. If you're drawn to the very, very top of this birdhouse that has the ring, this is one of a contractual nature. So if you're buying or selling a house, investing and things like that, if it's a relationship that you're wanting to grow even more, a relationship that exists, not one that may be in the wind, or perhaps it's one of a relationship that is already formally concrete, but it is the symbol of the ring that shows sort of the formalities of that. So it's like a wedding or an engagement, for example. So when I say that, I don't mean if somebody that you're interested in is in the picture that you're sort of looking at. I do not mean that that ring represents getting married to that person. This ring is strictly for people that are already in that relationship, because it's already in motion, so it's already there and existing. So that's for that aspect, if it's a romantic aspect. If you're single and you're drawn to this ring, then that can represent indeed someone coming into your life. But let me reiterate again that it does not mean that that person is going to be the soulmate and things like that. They could be. They could very well be, but that is not the intention and the meaning of that particular ring if you're not in a relationship already. So hopefully you enjoyed that card for the week, which is the birds, number 12. And also, since it is number 12, it does reflect very much so on the month of December. So even though this is the weekly card, you'll find that this energy will stretch out into the December month, which is really excellent indeed. So until next time, I hope you enjoyed this card. Don't forget that you can get a one-on-one reading with me. These will be available on Wednesday. I am booked out up until then. Sorry. So you'll need to book via the Facebook page, or you can book via the website. But yes, Wednesday is the new day that one-on-one readings will be available. Until next time, have a lovely day. And if you're not subscribed to the VIP list, the VIP list is an epic mailing list where you get this card sent directly to you every week and you don't have to wait. The VIP list often will have giveaways for VIP members only, and also epic discounts for people that would like readings, and some of the time it can be 50, 60, 70% off depending. So don't forget to join that list. It's absolutely amazing, and we're nearing 1,000 members right now, so I'm going to make a prediction and say we're going to have at least 10,000 by this time next year, probably a lot more than that. So it is hot and wonderful, so make sure that you join that one if you have not already. Until next time, have a lovely day, and don't forget to stay tuned for next week's one card gypsy reading. Thank you for choosing me as your reader.
you.